My name is Erin Celenza. I'm 21 years old. I like One Direction. Love them, I should say. I like Hunger Games. I like Captain America. I like Spider-Man. I like Pitch Perfect. I'm Erin Celenza and I have cerebral palsy. And this is our dog Holly.
Cerebral palsy is damage to the brain that is caused by a lack of oxygen, and your brain controls all of your motor functions, and your brain tells your body what to do. So it's not a muscle damage, or it's a brain damage. I basically nearly fainted in the doctor's office. I felt as though there wasn't something quite right because Erin was not meeting the developmental milestones that she should have, been meeting. It was at her 1-year checkup when we went to the pediatrician that when I mentioned that she wasn't meeting, these milestones, he sent us to a neurologist, and it was there that they did some testing with her, some physical therapy testing and an MRI, and with all that, then they told us that she had cerebral palsy.
But at the time, it really didn't even, bother me. It was like, okay, it was kind of like, wow. But, she was so cute and adorable, we said, it didn't really make a difference. I just, you basically, it's your son or daughter, and you fall in love with them when they're born, and basically, it really isn't, you don't feel anything different, for them or with the other child or with, other children, just kind of mixed in with your other, so it really doesn't really affect you that much. So.
And I think Erin, having 2 older brothers, was a blessing in her life, because they did treat her like any other, sibling, and it was the best thing for her in her life. And sometimes I hear parents that had their child with a disability, of whatever that could be, first contemplating whether or not to have other children. And and when we've had conversations about it, I've shared that having siblings is the best thing for them, because Erin has become stronger, has wanted to do more, because she sees what her other siblings are doing and has strived to do, more things than I think she would have normally had not done if she was the only child in the family.
Since our childhood, it's kind of been a protective barrier. I've always looked at Erin, I always look at Erin and I say, this girl, this, person I know, I don't want anything bad happen to her. I don't want, I just want her to be safe, happy, excited in every way. Just like maybe any other person. I never tried looking at her like she has cerebral palsy. She never acts like it, honestly. I think she always has something about her that uplifts people, something I probably can't do myself.
Alex, Jasmine, let's play this game.
Oh, great.
What game?
Pretty Princess.
I always beat you in that game.
Because I like to see you guys look like girls.
I think one of Erin's biggest strengths is that she's just is so concerned with everyone around her, and she's so selfless and sensitive to the needs of other people, and she's just constantly thinking about the impact that she has on other people. As far as she really doesn't want to be a burden, I think, and I think sometimes she worries about that, and she's a very sensitive girl, and she's super sweet, and I think that just her awareness and her knowledge of, everybody around her, and just wanting to make everybody happy and make everyone feel loved is one of the best things about her.
Erin has so much energy and everything, so much excitement, so much of a drive to things. Sometimes I wish I could just take a tiny bit of that and put it into my life.
My name is Allie, and I'm Alex's girlfriend. So I've known Erin for about 1.5 years, so she's my non-biological sister.
I mean, people may look at Erin and be like, wow, like she is, you know, handicapped, and so I treat her differently, but actually I don't. I mean, we still get into little fights sometimes, and she usually wins, but, you know, she's, you know, just hanging out with me, hanging out with her. I mean, she's just, I don't know, just that special person you just love to death.
Why is doing that?
Loser.
Whoa! All right, Erin, I'll tell you what. If you beat me, I'll take you to IKEA and we'll explore.
Erin, you beat me.
Well, we were hanging out with our cousin Haley, just roaming the halls. It was late at night, and we're just roaming the halls, and Alex sneaks baby powder along with us, and when I'm not looking, he pours it all over my head, and I got mad, and then it turned into kind of a baby powder party because Justin flashed it in Alex's face, and it got all over Alex. My brothers, Alex and Justin, they mean a lot to me, and they're so funny. They make me laugh all the time. Alex and Justin get stuff for me if I can't reach it, or if I need to go to the bathroom quickly, they'll help me. I can go to the bathroom independently, but sometimes my brothers are willing to help me.
Good morning, Erin. Time for school. Ooh, sleepy. I know. Early wake up. All right, let's get your clothes that you have picked out. Just a baby hot.
This is your final snooze. Get out of bed. Now. Their Starbucks is cooking!
Oh, Dodo!
All right, come on, let's go.
Come here.
Come on, there's a skunk out here.
Oh, my coat.
I'll get it. Sue, get Erin's coat. All right, you come out because she's going to do a spin, yeah.
I think it's great because I have a lot of friends, and I like the teachers, and it's a great opportunity to, you know, figure out the future and stuff, and I think it's really helpful.
This is the TAP program, and it stands for Transition Assistance Program at Lake Park High School. The program's based on serving students that are between 18 and 22, so they're allowed to stay till the day before their 22nd birthday, and they have to meet all the requirements for high school graduation. And Erin's a very hard worker. She's very willing to do and participate in all the activities during the day, and with a very good attitude. She likes to work.
My mother's been sick and I had to take some time off, the Family Medical Leave Act, and I explained it to the kids that's what I was going to be doing. And afterwards she came up to me and she says, "Can I give you a hug, Mrs. A?" And she's just such a thoughtful, caring student. She's great.
You're going to cry when Erin leaves?
Yeah.
Why?
I miss her.
You're going to miss her?
Too.
You
and
your brother.
And my brother?
Yeah.
Oh.
Erin's got the best smile. She's very, very aware of the other students, and you know, she's always like trying to help them or talk through things with them.
Like she is
the nicest person in the universe.
You can lay back and
Like she helps me with stuff, so it's kind of cool to watch her walk, walk her sometimes. I can't even do that stuff. Like,
What's your favorite thing about Erin?
I mean, there's a lot. Her smile is pretty great. Like,
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
She could be adorable at times.
Yeah.
We work on daily living skills, so Erin has jobs here at the house. We work on a vocational curriculum piece, so that's getting her ready for jobs, giving her job experience, soft skills on how you act at certain jobs. We work on self-advocacy skills, so building their self-esteem, decision-making problems, and we also work on functional academics. Our goal is for when the students are 22, that they transition into adulthood and they're part of the community. And they have a plan of action so that they're not sitting home doing nothing. That's our goal, is that they either go on to school, they go on to work training, they go on to a living environment other than home. So it's really preparing them for their future, which is really individualized to what they want to do. Typically, they can go to the day before their 22nd birthday. So they can actually leave at any time, so there's no truancy if they don't come to school, so if they don't come here. So the program's really set up to meet their needs. So if somebody does have something in place when they're 20, they can leave when they're 20. But by law, their last day has to be the day before their 22nd birthday.
I used to knock when I walked into the Celenza house, and then I was yelled at by Mr. Celenza and told that family does not knock, that we just walk right in, and so now I officially can just walk right in the door and not even knock.
Hello! How are you, my friend? Good, how are you? Good!
I was playing at this, it was just like a wall with a steering wheel on it, and it was a car. And she came up to me and said, I want to play cars too. And so then we played cars and became friends. Mostly we watch movies. We like movies. We like popcorn. That goes with the movies. Food. So we eat, we watch movies. We go for walks. We like the park. Nothing has happened so much that I've had to stick up for Erin, but there have been times that people won't understand like her limitations. Like one time we're in a movie theater and a boy was trying to walk past her and she couldn't put her legs down, and he was like, excuse me, and I had to be like, she can't, so walk over her. I think it's definitely a breath of fresh air that Erin does things that other people don't do in wheelchairs or in her situation.
Like, even though we're all getting older and eventually we have to move out, Erin, even if she moves to a residential home, she'll still be a part of our lives.
Erin is moving forward the next chapter of her life, and she knows it. She talks about it. She's worried, just like anyone else is worried. But the difference being is someone else may be looking at Erin and saying, well, there may not be a future. It's gonna be a little hard or whatnot. But with Erin's eyes, it seems like she doesn't have to feel that way if she chooses. She's a go-getter, and she really, really does want to try.
When she sees something she likes, she goes for it hardcore, and I like that about her. I respect that. Even if it's just one direction all the time, or like other boy bands and stuff like that.
She has no shame in expressing any of her emotions too. You know, if she's really excited about something, like, she will show it, and she just She does not care. She doesn't care who's watching. But that's awesome though, you know, just to go through your day and just be yourself.
I think no matter where Erin ends up, it's just really important to make sure that she doesn't stop smiling, that she doesn't, you know, lose her way in this transition.
When I think about the future, it could be scary, just like anyone else's, but just like everyone else, I want to be happy and work hard.
One of the things I was always proud of is that since first grade, she'd always come home and do her homework. I mean, it was so funny, you couldn't do anything in the house until she had her homework done.
Yeah.
Every time we were doing any kind of, you know, activities, families, you want to get her homework done first, we got food.
She was better at doing the schoolwork than her brothers were.
Yeah.
I love my mom very much. She has always taken care of me. When I was little, she used to take me to therapy so I can become stronger. She is so caring and loving in every way. My father is hilarious. He is so funny. He is so funny and he always makes me laugh. And I love that he helps me do things that people that don't have cerebral palsy do. When I was little, my dad used to balance me on his hand like this. I love my mom very much. She is kind and caring, and she's the best mom in the world. And my dad, he loves me very much, and I have the greatest parents in the world, and they've both cared for me so much, and they've both done so much for me. It's like doing this has like made me realize how much my life has changed. And it's hard for me to talk about it sometimes.
Yeah. Are you gonna miss Erin when she leaves?
Oh yes, more than you'll ever know. The whole house will miss Erin. Erin contributes so much. She helps, she's a role model to the other students, and she's a great friend to everybody here. She's really, really loved.
Yes, I am a little nervous. Now leaving the program now that I'm 22, but I know that I have a lot of loving family and friends, so I know everything will be okay. I know I have cerebral palsy, but it's not going to hold me back from being the best person I could be. And now that I'm 22, I'm nervous about knowing what's going to be the next step in life, but I know that everything will be okay.